Peter Dooley, take us back. Where are you from?
From Birr, it was middle of Ireland in Offaly, and I went to St Brendan's Community School in Birr as well, so that'd be a home place, alright. My dad and uncles would actually played from Roscrea, so there would be staunch Munster men, I suppose, but I kind of converted them slowly but surely now at the minute, and that's where I kind of grew up in Roscrea Club. And then I was 7 or 8, I just started playing rugby with Birr. I think he used to drive by the rugby pitch on purpose of a Sunday morning to see would I take notice, alright, but eventually I did, and from there I didn't look back. I was lucky enough I was coached by my father for 10 years, and David Baker were probably the two men that got me through most of my underage career, and probably the most fond memory is never being beaten by Tullamore, a huge town beside Birr, and for 10, 11 years they could never beat us, and I remember under 12 or 13 one year they drew us and they celebrated as if they won, like we had to share the Midland League that year. I still have all my friends from hurling because we hurled at Birr, like, and hurled at the school as well, and my father was probably the main influence in that, like, and he wanted me to keep the boat going the whole way up, and they only benefited each other off it, like, so, and one kept me fit for the other, and that, and I got great skills off both of them. But in the end, I just had to make the decision, like, and he didn't push me down the right track, but he kind of led me down it, in fairness to him, and I was happy out playing the boat, like, I made such great friends, hurling and rugby, like, and delighted I made the right decision in the end, anyway. It's nice to see the pathway is there for the country folk, like you see. I'm living with, obviously, Tom from Carlow and Adam from Kildare, Josh from Wicklow, and then you see the other boys like, I suppose, Sean O'Brien, a big one from Carlow, Tig from Wexford. Yeah, it's great to see, like, and I suppose it is good for the younger people as well to see that it doesn't matter where you're from, if you have the talent, if you have the hard work ethic, like, you can make it there. The education, I was studying in UCD, I did a 3-year degree in English and Geography, so it's great to have that as well, like, you need something else as well as rugby, like, and to get a break from everything, and you can't be tied up into one thing, alright, and Leinster are very helpful with college and that, especially when you're in the academy.
I imagine it's not easy at times though.
No, it is, it's tough, alright, you're thrown in at the deep end, like, and you're up at 7 and you're not home till 6 or that, and you have to try to fit in food and all that between college and training and that. But once you get into things, and I think organisation was a huge thing with me, and I remember going through the start of every semester, right, when this needs to be due by, when all this, and when matches, and kind of fitting everything in, just writing out a big schedule, weekly, even daily schedule, like, and that helped a lot for me. Like, I think that's the way the Leinster setup is. Everyone is so, like, well driven on and hard working, and that they want to keep progressing, like, and everyone gets a good buzz off each other to drive to the next level. The older boys, they treat you very well, have great respect for you as well, and I think this year especially we've been very close to each other because of the World Cup, and everyone has been together from pre-season in July and that, so yeah, it has helped, like, the bond is very good between the I suppose the young lads in the academy, and then you have the very senior players, like, so no, it helps, like, with the A team as well, and everyone's very well integrated and everyone gets on massively.
Tom Daly, tell me about him. What's his most annoying habit?
Brushing his teeth in his morning. He's like an old woman coughing. I don't know, he'd just be brushing his tongue or something, but me and Adam would be upstairs and we could hear him coughing a mile away. So he's a bit of a clean freak and spends a lot of time in the shower, and music, we're lucky to have a radio in the shower, music blaring, lights flashing and all that, so it's hard to get him out of it. Yeah, we don't know what goes on with him in the shower, alright.
Adam Byrne, worst habit?
I have a kind of a phobia of loud eaters, so Adam wouldn't be the quietest now, but yeah, so that'd be probably the worst. When I can hear people chewing at a table, it wouldn't be.
Is it more to do with Adam's lack of manners and not closing his mouth when he's eating?
No, he does close it, that's the thing, like, and he'd be still very loud, so.
The chopper, the real chopper,
The real
Josh
chopper.
van der Fleer. What's his most annoying habit?
It's hard to pick one now. Josh is the golden boy, I suppose, of the house. He'd be good enough, but if there was something messy, Josh would be the first to tell you about it, but he probably wouldn't be the first to clean it up or that. Like, so.
What do you bring to the house, Peter?
Always kind of happy, like, I always bring good atmosphere to the house, like, and I suppose the boys.
We've heard you're just always on the couch.
Yeah, I suppose that'd be the big thing now that I'm not in college. Get my recovery on the couch, alright. I'd say the boys will tell you that once or twice more.
Talk to me about this house. There's 4 of you in this house. Pros and cons?
Pros, healthy eating, driving to train, there's always someone. Cons, I suppose, we're with each other nearly 24/7. Sometimes we get a bit narky, alright, but I think it's all just good fun, really, and we're always learning off each other, and yeah, no, it's good. Like, we got a new dog, Chopper. He came up to the house there at the weekend, so he's been keeping us awake the last few days now, and I think we might drop him home at the weekend, so I'll be busy hopefully again this weekend playing another match. So he's great now, and all the boys love him, so hopefully he's fast asleep, so he's staying behaving there anyway. Josh van der Fleer is privileged enough kind of to a man of many nicknames, but the latest one, due to his tackling style, chopping will be one of his favourite styles of chopping. We gave him the nickname Chopper. Training will be the majority of my day, in recovery, like, and sleeping, and then minding Chopper now is another thing on the list. But yeah, day in life is pretty much the same as the majority of the academy lads, and training, and you're always thinking of what you're doing and what you're eating and putting into your body, like, and recovering and that. So you try to think of yourself as a professional now and do everything you can possible to make your body better for the next day, for training for a match at the weekend or that. So.
To transform their season, stuttering in the English Premiership and facing European exit should they lose today.
So surreal. Never would have thought would have got this far, like, and going to matches, and I remember the Leinster Munster match in Croke Park, and Brian Driscoll scored the try. I was in the hill, actually, he's running towards me, and it's surrounded by Munster supporters. Like, you never think of you like playing a Heineken Cup match against the likes of the players that were on the field at the weekend there, and it's most surreal will be the word to use. Yeah, family would be the number one. The sacrifices again that they've made, including my mother and sisters. I better not forget about them to be given out. But no, you think of all the people are wishing you well and all that, and you feel like you're representing them as well, not just representing yourself, and you're representing the broader community, I suppose, and that, like, and for a town of Borough is massive, alright, like, and yeah, they do go through your mind, like, and you don't want to let them down, so it does help to drive you on again as well. When I look back on it in 10, 15 years time, hopefully maybe at the end of my career, that I'll be proud of what I got. But at the minute, yeah, you want to drive on and stay progressing. Like, people say you must be so proud, but at the minute you don't kind of look at it like that. You just want to stay driving on to the next level.